Hi, my name is Cassandra Wright,
My name is Tanner Hodges.
and we did our project on E. coli, which is a type of food poisoning.
Food poisoning is an illness caused by bacteria or other toxins in food. There are two kinds of food poisoning: poisoning by toxic agents or poisoning by infectious agents. One of these infectious agents is E. coli, the bacteria.
E. coli is a bacterium that is commonly found in the gut of endotherms, which are warm-blooded organisms. Although some types of E. coli have beneficial functions, such as the production of vitamin K2, and most E. coli strains pose no harm to human health, the serotype O157H7 can cause food poisoning in humans and can become life-threatening. This strain of E. coli produces a potent toxin, Shiga toxin, that is harmful for the lining of the small intestine.
My name is Tanner Hodges, and I'm here to explain to you the parts of the E. coli bacteria. First, we have the DNA, the genetic blueprint for the organism, the cytoplasm, which is the liquid inside of the bacteria, keeps all the organelles and stuff from bumping into each other. The cell membrane holds all the cytoplasm together, and the flagellum allow for movement. And the total length of this organism is about 3 microns, which is impossible to see with the human eye and requires a microscope. Those are all the parts of the E. coli bacteria. How humans become infected by E. coli: ingesting contaminated water. Even though tap water contains chlorine and has undergone ozone or ultraviolet treatment, some E. coli outbreaks have been caused by contaminated municipal water supplies. Private wells can also be a source of infection, as can some lakes and swimming pools. Ingesting contaminated food, examples including ground beef, unpasteurized milk, or fresh vegetables, can also be sources of E. coli. Infected people who work in restaurants and do not wash their hands properly after going to the toilet can spread the infection to customers and other members of staff.
Other ways that people may become infected with E. coli include having physical contact with an infected person, known as person-to-person contact. Good hand hygiene is important in stemming the spread of infection. Contact with animals can also make people become infected. This may not only occur in farms, but also in petting zoos or county fairs.
Certain risk factors can increase somebody's chance of being infected with E. coli. Certain foods, such as consuming soft cheeses, raw milk, apple juice cider, and undercooked ground beef, are linked to higher risk of becoming ill. Immunocompromised patients, as in those with weakened immune systems, such as patients with AIDS, those taking immunosuppressive medications, and people receiving chemotherapy, are also susceptible to complications. Stomach surgery patients who have had the size of their stomach surgically reduced have less stomach acid that kills off bacteria. And age. Very young children and elderly individuals have a higher risk of developing serious illnesses and complications.
Symptoms of E. coli include abdominal pain. Typically, the first symptom is severe abdominal cramping that comes on suddenly. Diarrhea. A few hours after the sudden abdominal pain, the patient typically has watery diarrhea. A day later, there may be bright red bloody stools caused by sores in the intestines. Nausea is also a symptom of E. coli. Vomiting. Note that many patients who become ill may not vomit. Fever. Many infected people may not have a fever either. Fatigue. Diarrhea causes loss of fluids and electrolytes, known as dehydration, making the patient feel sick and tired.
Prevention. First of all, cook meat well, especially ground beef. Include drinks like pasteurized milk, apple juice, or cider that are safer than anything unpasteurized. Wash your vegetables, especially leafy green ones. Washing thoroughly might not protect you completely, but it helps. Wash cutlery and crockery. Make sure knives, forks, plates, and serving dishes are thoroughly washed with warm, soapy water. Store food separately. Use separate cutting boards. Do not store raw ground beef right next to other foods. Hand hygiene. Wash your hands thoroughly with warm water and soap after going to the toilet, before preparing foods, after preparing foods, and after touching animals. Wash your hands regularly.
For illness caused by E. coli, no current treatments can cure the infection, relieve symptoms, or prevent complications. For most people, the best option is to rest and drink plenty of fluids to help with dehydration and fatigue. Avoid taking antidiarrheal medication. This slows your digestive system down, preventing your body from getting rid of the toxins.